We have a gorgeous day for baseball and opening day. The season begins for the Rays and the Rockies here this afternoon at George M. Steinbrenner Field. And on his way to the mound, Ryan Pepiot, 26 starts a year ago, and he figures to be a major part of the rotation for the Rays.
Brenton Doyle heading to home plate. Ryan Pepiot already on the mound.
On the ground to third, it's Caminero to make the first play, and he's got the assist in the book, 5-3.
First opening day for the youngster, and he gets the first play made.
Ezekiel Tovar knows about making plays on the ground.
This is tapped slowly, Caminero. It's going to be an infield hit.
Hey, good for Ezekiel.
And a no-go that time. That's going to be an infield hit. Tovar just got a little piece of that, so his first hit of the year, an infield hit.
Through the right side, base hit for Ryan McMahon. Heading to third is Tovar, and the Rockies have a little something cooking here in the first against Ryan Pepiot.
Ryan McMahon jumping on the first pitch from Pepiot. Laced it through the right side.
Now the key is you got first and third and one out. You got to get this run home from third.
There's a swing and a miss, strike three, and Bryant down on 3 pitches.
And look how Bryant on his swing, he gets completely tied up, and Ryan Pepiot makes quick work and gets the strikeout he so desperately needed.
And a cut and miss. He got him.
Ryan Pepiot allows the Rockies to get first and third one out, and he strikes out Bryant and Tolia.
Rockies left-hander Kyle Freeland. A very difficult opening day last year for Kyle. He says you just flush that away. You learn from it, but you move on. He'll hit it on the ground to third. Backhanded by McMahon from the edge of the outfield. He throws him out. Good play by Ryan McMahon. Kyle Freeland starts his day with a ground ball. Swing and a miss. Kyle Freeland with a very sharp first inning. Strikes out Brandon Loud.
Well, so far, early good showing from Kyle. 11 pitches to get the 4 outs.
Ooh. Yeah, see you later.
He's got the fastball working right now. He's got the slider working, and he also has the curveball working.
No way Morrell thought that was going to get in the zone, and it dropped in there perfectly.
1-2 to Jansen go. He did, and that's all for the Rays in the second. So far by Kyle Freeland, he's retired them all 3 via the strikeout.
Ryan Pepiot, that's just the 20th pitch for Ryan through 2 innings plus. Pepiot has mixed it up.
Down to third. Caminero, the throw's going to be a little wide. Had a little trouble making the initial pickup on it, but he recovered it, still had a shot, and that was going to be close.
That ball, as it comes off the glove, that throws the whole rhythm of the playoff. So even though he's able to recover, that ball sails a little bit.
Beck takes off immediately. Jansen's throw not going to get him. Jordan Beck, a big dude,
yes,
but he's not afraid to run.
Beck at second, 1 out.
Here's Ezekiel Tovar, who has one of the 2 hits for the Rockies.
Tovar, ground ball down the line, fair ball. That will get the Rockies on the board. Here comes Jordan Beck, and Mr. Double from a year ago has his first of the season. How many times, fellas, did we see him pull a ball down the third base line?
Another double for Toby, an RBI double this time. Rockies on the board first, 1-0 in the third.
With a guy like Pepiot on the mound, a hit batter and a wild pitch, you gotta take advantage.
You have to. That was a overamped changeup that he just buried down in the dirt.
Hunter Goodman, base hit to right. Tolia had to wait up, and he's going to get a stop sign from Warren Schaefer.
That ball was close enough to Brandon Lau that Michael had to wait. First out in the inning.
Kyle Farmer just hit .214 a year ago with the Twins.
This ball's in the air, center field, and deep, plenty deep enough to get Tolia to the plate. So Kyle Farmer on a 2-0 pitch does his job, and the Rockies have a 2-0 lead.
Kyle Farmer with the quality out. The sacrifice fly.
It's Kyle Freeland, 9 set down to begin.
31 pitches thrown to this point, just 7 out of the zone.
Swung on and missed. Boy, he really has that slider curveball Corey combination going.
Kyle Freeland has retired his first 10, striking out 4 of them. 1 ball, no strikes, the count on Yandy. DHing, swinging a ground ball, hit slowly to third. McMahon with the bare hand can't make the play, and that is the first hit of the year for Tampa Bay in 2025. Infield single, Yandy Diaz.
Line drive, this will be a double play. Tolia grabs the baseball, steps on the bag.
A hit that shouldn't have been and one that could have ends the inning. Ryan McMahon couldn't charge that ball, and his throw was a little wide. Tampa Bay gets their second base runner.
He went around. another strikeout for Kyle Freeland.
Hey,
that's 5 for a guy that's not known for striking out a ton of guys.
94 miles an hour on that fastball.
Low ground ball to the right side and through into right center for a base hit. Morel stumbling around second. He'll make it to third. And what an at-bat by Josh Lowe to ultimately just get one to the right of the bag and roll it away from second baseman Kyle Farmer.
He pulled up going down that line, and he's going to leave the game.
On the swing, not even running up the line, and you can see he is living.
Low leads. Caballero will run.
Caballero running at first, Morel at third, and here's Johnny DeLuca.
Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the knuckle curve.
That is his 6th strikeout as he fans DeLuca.
Veteran right-hander Tyler Kinley comes on. He'll work here in the bottom of the 7th.
Junior Caminero now the hitter, the 21-year-old.
Let's see if something can come of this. That's a line drive and a base hit fair. Down toward the corner. Loud's on his way to third. Into second base goes Caminero. And just like that, the Rays have a major threat.
Second and third, and nobody out in the tying runs in scoring position in this 2-0 game in the 7th.
Christopher Morel's going to be lifted, and Jonathan Aranda will bat. And a high fly ball down the right field line, deep toward the corner. Is it going to be fair? It is a foul ball caught in the corner. The Rays will get a run out of that. A towering fly ball.
If the wind's not blowing in and swirling, that's a 3-run homer, and the Rays have the lead. That's a terrific at-bat by Jonathan. And he draws a 4-pitch walk. The tying and lead runs are now on base with 1 out.
Caballero, who entered the game with Josh Lowe, had to leave. There's a little looper, gonna drop, base hit. That will tie the game. Caminero scores as Caballero hit that soft liner, dropping into left, and this game is all even 2-2.
Caballero off the bench comes through. Got a slider and just looped it beyond the reach of the shortstop Tovar into shallow left.
Pete Fairbanks, tie game, top of the 9th, 2-2.
Fairbanks out there to do his work.
And ball 4. So the Rockies get the go-ahead run aboard to lead off the 9th.
Mickey Moniak's going to pinch run. Moniak is a good base stealer. And
he's on the run, and the throw down, they're going to get it. He is out at second base. Jansen guns down the pinch runner Moniak, and that erases the leadoff man.
But how about the pick by Jansen? What a difficult pitch to handle, and then gets off a perfect throw.
So Beck is in scoring position.
Well, you're living awful dangerously now with all these deep counts.
3 balls, 2 strikes, the payoff pitch.
He got it. A swing and a miss. He went fastball up.
Pete Fairbanks shouts as he comes off the mound. He did live dangerously. But now the Rays with a chance to walk it off in the opener. They haven't led today. And here's Cameron Meisner to lead it off for the Rays in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Meisner gets into this one. A long drive deep to right. That baby's gone. Home run, and the Rays win it 3-2.
Gone! On one pitch, Cameron Meisner sends him home, and the Rays win it on opening day, 3-2.
His first career home run. Meisner has ended this one in dramatic fashion. First pitch, bottom of the 9th, a walk-off home